They say games are played on the field and not on... The Volunteers will put total leather to crank us up. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Jacksonville State's offense will have the football first. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, David.
It was not a good performance. And this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better. And they've got to...
He's going for it all. Oh, right through his hand. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. They'll go to the ground. There he goes. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
He's going to run it. Only a short gain on that run. Defense played it well. The Gamecocks want to pick up the tempo.
And they bring the blitz. I mean, you could tell. They want to make him feel uncomfortable as quick as possible, and you can see him. He takes off with the football, and they just trying to get to him, try to get him on the ground. But this defense choosing to blitz right now in this football game.
Wants to throw on 3rd down. Finds his man. It's Taylor. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the 1st down at the 36. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the 1st.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
They'll give it to the back. Got the 1st down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Gamecocks will snap it on 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Here comes the option. Running back searching for a hole. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. This offense trying to quieten the crowd on 1st and goal, and they are not cooperating. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. These fans raising the volume on 2nd and goal. He'll pitch it. He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Jacksonville State. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
And I love this offense and the way they started this football game. Listen, last week be dang, okay? Forget last week. Nice job coming out, setting the tone in this ball game, putting a long drive together, and getting a touchdown.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the 1st time. And the extra point makes it 7-0. So a scoring drive there of 83 yards. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone. It's Newton. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Tennessee Volunteers offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again.
He's going to take a shot right away. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up. Looking for room. It's Butler. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. Good, solid pickup on that one, and they've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Tennessee loves relying on the big physical backs like a Jamal Lewis, and this guy fits the mold.
Yeah, guys you just didn't want to tackle. I mean, guys that run angry all the time, and it's a mindset. When Tennessee has that mindset, the fans go crazy, and their teams are usually their best squads.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
To the air on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Garcia. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Volunteers racing to the line in the hurry-up. They're looking to pass from the red zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, Volunteers!
Man, he's off to a good start this year. That's already his third receiving touchdown. We're only 4 games into the season. I love how they line him up all over the field. And as the season goes on, they're going to keep being more and more creative with how they get this guy the ball.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And the extra point is good. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll bring it out. He's brought down to the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Got it in the middle. It's Lanier. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. To the air on second down. Fires to the big fella. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. The Gamecocks will call on their punt team. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Finds his tight end. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Right down the middle. Got him downfield. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Trying play action. The short hands, it's out. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And the Vols want to crank the tempo. From from the red zone, looking for a man. Quickly complete. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wants to go up top. Caught over the middle. It's Davis. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Looking to throw. Takes a hit as he fired. And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on Off-play action on 1st down. We've had some early scores. They get the ball back, trailing by a field goal, 10-7. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. How aggressive will they get on 1st and 10? Wants to throw on 1st down. That's caught. It's Lanier.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Oh, and what a move. What a juke, and he makes it past the marker. And the Gamecocks getting set on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. That kind of pickup on 1st down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button.
A shot toward the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score, and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down. The Gamecocks come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. It is loud in here as they try to help him get a stop on 4th down. Going for the marker on the ground. Breaks into the open. He gives him a fresh set of downs, and this one will be 1st and goal from the 6. And the Gamecocks are in the hurry up. A 1st down run on the doorstep. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. He'll do it himself. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Gamecocks!
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option, and you've seen the evolution with scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, you could make a case this is the game of the week in the SEC. Arkansas is in front. They've played awfully well today, and while there's no Darren McFadden out there, this group is fighting. They're up by 7 over Auburn. Games like these just mean more in the SEC, and we'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should see.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They have set the tone in this one already inside a minute to play in a wild first quarter. Looking downfield on 1st down. Great protection, and down the middle it goes. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call. Some penalties hurt a little bit more or a lot more than other ones. That one wipes out a huge game. That's reeled in. It's Allen. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. They've swapped into the field, and we're ready to go in the second. Off the play fake. Looking down the middle. Got his man downfield. Brought down at the 45 after a 15-yard pickup. The Vols moving quickly to the line.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Another big play on the outside, and that's the thing that historically has gotten Rocky Top rolling.
Yeah, so much fun to watch playmakers outside that they can run by you and go make big plays. Opens up the whole field, the whole offense, and this Orange fan base goes absolutely bananas.
The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Looking to throw again. He's got it and still on his feet. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Touchdown ball! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. Fires to the wideout. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Going over the top. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The noise reverberating off the checkerboards in Neyland on third down. With the catch, it's Clark. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. The Gamecocks have it with a 1st and 10. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
The give out of the gun. And he picks up a first down. That is not a flag on the play. It's just lingerie on the deck after that move. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. And the Gamecocks in the hurry up.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. give to the back. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage. And boy, that has been rare in this one. The Gamecocks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Ninth play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. They'll run it from the gun. Sweet cut there. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. 4th down and 3, and they'll try to pick it up. Trying to keep the drive alive. Oh, he's got some space.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
From the gun, the give, looking for room. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
This has been the unending drive. It has gone on forever. It has chewed clock, but now it faces 3rd and long. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So now on comes the field goal unit. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
All tied up and just about set to kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Makes the grab. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 30. The Volunteers headed quickly to the line.
For you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get 1st downs, that's when they like to change up.
Turning it on! And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. And the Volunteers come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Here's the handoff. Hard running there. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. And the Vols with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Quarterback on the keeper. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's got him in the flat. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. To the ground with the back. Knocked down after a 3-yard gain to the 25. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Vols come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to get the 1st through the air. Pocket breaking down. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact. The Volunteers didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Tennessee. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, no most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Coming out with it, it's Brown. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on O. Slithers into space. There he goes. Guided out of bounds at the 34, and the running game really coming through.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. This is a great way to control tempo, control the game, feeding the tight end, and they've done it beautifully here in the first half.
You find great matchups, Reese. I mean, you think about it. He's too good to be covered by linebackers. You like your matchup versus a safety, so zone or man, whatever you want to do, I'm going to find the big fella because he's going to be open most of the time.
Big play, takes him into bus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. They were really starting to put a drive together. After a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. Throws toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. And the Gamecocks will send off the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. The give to the back. Got the first down. Looking for more. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Here comes the offense on second down. Fires to the middle. He's got an open man. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. So now it's second and long. Looking to fire. Caught behind the line. It's Butler. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. And the Volunteers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Throws to the wideout. He caught it. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be first and goal from the 1. Trying to run it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Volunteers!
And what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. You get that touchdown right before the half, build momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And with time running out here in the first half, this offense will choose to take a knee. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a great one today in Knoxville so far.
The Gamecocks will kick it off to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. First play from scrimmage here in the second half, and they'll keep it on the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the Vols want to move quickly.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
They'll give it on the counter. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Davis. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Take the profit, right? Pitch and catch. Defense in zone coverage. Receivers got some access. Just spit it out to him. Let him catch it and advance and get what he can get.
They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Vols kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Wants to go up top on first down. Pulls it in. It's Jefferson. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. From the shotgun, the inside give. Breaks into the open.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one. And now back in the red zone again, they're looking to add to that.
They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. This defense might be reeling after those last 2 and now facing first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Vols! How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Lining up to add another. The kick is up and good and put 1 more on the lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, take a gander at what's happening in this interesting battle in the Pac-12. Colorado is currently trailing in this one, but I've seen crazier things at Folsom Field. Trust me when I tell you that. Guess what I'm saying is a comeback could be in the cards. They're trailing by 10 to Arizona State. If anything else happens in this one in the Pac-12 or anywhere else, we'll make sure you know about it, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They'll try the run. At the 35, he's loose. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. And the Gamecocks come to the line in the hurry-up.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run play action. Unloads to the right. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Snagged in the middle, it's Clark. Oh, he's got some space. Working their way closer and closer, a 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
And that's good enough for a 1st down.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Back to pass. Fires to the right. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions had them staring at 3rd and 10. The play action fake. Fires on the move. Misses again. It's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So here is the Tennessee offense. Gonna run it. It's Butler. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27. The Volunteers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Got a man. It's Allen. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it from the gun. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. And the Volunteers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Swings it out to the flat. He breaks a tackle. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the 1st down. And the Vols are moving quickly down the field. Give to the running back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Complete to the left. Finds some room. Touchdown, Tennessee. And the route is on.
Quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point was good to finish things off. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. Here's a heat. Now he's going to break the pocket.
Well, this defense is not going to be patient with this quarterback. They know that they have to affect him, and they have to dictate to him. So that time, they send the blitz. They're not even giving him an opportunity to sit back there.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Makes the grab at the 25, and there's room. He's got the sidelines going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line.
And, man, he had nobody around him. That has got to be embarrassing for this defense. When you let someone that deep downfield go completely uncovered.
The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. Use the play fake. Now to throw. A strike downfield. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1.
Of 16. 1st and goal, Jacksonville State.
They'll run it. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Great example of how a second half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt, first half looked bad. It looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
On to attempt the try.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
Splits those uprights right in half. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
Jacksonville State, 27.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. To the air on 1st down. The sure hands, it's Jefferson. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Garcia. Nice pickup there, gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Catch in the middle, it's Allen. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. Wants to go up top. Got it behind the line. It's Harrison. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Off play action. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. If you like old school running games, this has been the game for you and a couple of guys who starred through the first 3 periods. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Volunteer! And the stomping has commenced. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
And the offense continues to run the football. The 2nd rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. Fielded in the end zone, it's Brown. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on O. Here's the pressure. The throw. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Got his man on the outside.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. A bold decision to go for it on fourth down, and one that did not pay off. It's complete to the right. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Going to work on second down in the red zone, is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He'll keep it himself. Plows through the defense. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
The offense with a big opportunity in the red zone.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Touchdown ball! Quick strike through the air for the score. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start. Is there anything this dude can't do? He's channeling his inner Condridge Holloway, Heath Schuler, or dare I say, the great Peyton Manning.
I bet he can't lead the band, Reese. I bet he's not allowed to do that. He's having himself a day, but he's not there yet. But, man, putting up some stats, doing what he wants. This offense is absolutely cooking.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week in the ACC, fellas. Miami has the lead right now, but this Canes crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet there in the 305. They're up by 7 over Florida State. Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back if...
Turning it on! Gets it past the marker. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
That's a first down for the offense.
Wants to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's Clark.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
The Gamecocks have it with a 1st and 10.
And that's a first down for the offense.
A flag flies in as this one falls incomplete. We'll see who it's on. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Leaves it with the back. Finds some fresh air. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down.
And a first down for the offense.
Looking downfield on first down. Here comes the heat. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Got it in the middle, it's Taylor. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
At the 23.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. And wait just a second, the official's going to take a second look at this one. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. They'll run it on 1st and goal. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Now it's 2nd and goal. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Play number 10 on this drive, and it's 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Firing to the right, complete. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. A 4th quarter field goal down by this much. That's a lot like putting a lipstick on the... Touchdown, Jacksonville State. Fitted in the window for the score. This game is almost certainly decided already, but the good news is for the next game, guys still flying around, still playing hard, not really hanging their heads.
Long season. This is early in the season. Still got plenty of time. Still find out which plays you like, which you don't, and keep running them, keep getting better at them. So use this as practice.
And he added the extra point. An impressive 66-yard touchdown drive. So the kickoff team will come out after they turn in a score on that last drive.
Jacksonville State,
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. Leaves it with the running back. Can't get him to the ground. There he goes! And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
And I think as a running back, if you're this guy, you're licking your chops right now. This is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the fourth quarter, and you're smiling because you know you are going to get the rock. They're going to force-feed you the football to try and ice this game. He's paying him off right now. It's a really nice run.
Well, will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Leaves it with the back. Really good pickup on second down there. Leaves them with 3rd and 2. The Vols are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Unloads quickly. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Punt is in the air on 4th down. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. Catch in the middle. It's Taylor. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They'll line up for a second down play. They'll run it from the gun. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gives it on the option. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Back to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Lanier. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. And the Gamecocks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Wants to throw on 3rd. Throws for the tight end. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. They'll run for it. Fights off a defender. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Gamecocks pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work.
That's a first down for the offense.
Finds his big tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Oh, they're after him. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. Now the play fake. Fires to the wideout. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. Can you believe this? The offense is going for it on 4th down. Sends it back in motion. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Complete out of the backfield. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. It's complete. A solid pickup, and he goes out of bounds at the 30. The Gamecocks can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. A shot toward the end zone. It's picked up, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT, finally the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr.